Hello YouTube, welcome to a special video where I'm going to basically show you what's going on in this world, which is my first ComputerCraft world. ComputerCraft is a mod that lets you create turtles, such as this guy right here. Let me get a better view of him. There's his left side. But turtles are these little robot blocks, basically, that you can program to do stuff. So if I run my first program, it's called strip mine, this guy will go dig out a tunnel that I can search through for ores, basically. Pretty cool. Huh? And he places torches too, prevent mobs from spawning in there. It's so fancy. Yeah, I programmed him to basically account for most of the things that you might run into. Programmed him to account for gravel, to account for, running into mobs in the tunnel, to account for water flowing in from the top. That was one that I just added because it happened once. There was water flowing in from above him, and apparently that screwed up his program, so I had to add a bit that should fix that. I don't know if it will. We'll see. Okay, yep, see? There was gravel here, he just dug it all out. Because my turtle is smart like that. It's because the program that I gave him was fairly advanced. It accounted for gravel. Earlier versions did not. So, basically, I use this turtle for mining operations currently. So it allows me to strip mine. Oh, he's coming after me. Fun fact, the turtle will actually attack me if I get in its way. Like, let's do a demo. Ow, ow. Yeah. Coming. There we go. It only does like 1 heart of damage per attack, but it can probably take out a mob if there's a mob in its way. I don't know if it'll aggro creepers and make them explode, because that would kinda suck. It cost me 3 diamonds to make that guy. Because the only tools that you can give them are diamond tools. I had to give him a diamond pickaxe. Even though everything that he's mining can be mined with an iron pick. Unless he runs into obsidian for no reason. I don't see why he would. I hear mobs off to my right. Okay, now let's make a strip mine in the other direction. Do it again, turtle. He's so fancy. If gravel falls on his head... Nope, he doesn't get that. Need to change the program a little bit to make it so that he gets gravel and it falls on its head. I added a bit of the program that should take care of that theoretically, but it just doesn't yet. Of course you had to place the torch on the redstone ore. Well, I've been doing this for a little bit now, like having the turtle strip mine and following him around, and I've been getting a pretty decent amount of materials. Haven't gotten any more diamonds yet, so I can't make another turtle with a fancy tool. Yeah, I originally found like strip mine manually by hand and found 3 diamonds. Or I found 4 diamonds actually, which I used 3 of to make this guy's pick, that is. Oh, that's right, he just ran into this little cave that I discovered. Yeah, I discovered this cave last strip mine. Or the one before last, rather. Scaring me, turtle. Oh, he's destroyed my lava. I mean my water. How rude. Well, I mean, I'm the one who programmed him, so I really only have myself to blame. I didn't program him to stop when there's water coming up. I don't even know if there's a way to do that. And I'm the one who dumped the water in front of him. Let's mine up this coal. Then I'll head up top and show you what else is going on in this world. Though this is a whole lot of what I've been doing so far is I've been down here mining and programming the turtle to mine. That's been a lot of what I've been doing. Collected a fair bit of resources now. But ideally, I'd be able to find some more oh, crap. Crap. Well, that's the end of that coal vein. End of the line. Okay. Let's see there. Okay, I think I got all the resources from this strip mine. Looks like it. I'll leave my turtle sitting there. I'll move him into someplace where you can be seen from the central hub. Let's say turtle dot back, just like that. There. Now he's in the main hallway. I can see him. So if I stand right here, I'll be like, oh, there's my turtle. That's where he is. Yeah. This is my spiral staircase up to my house with a 1 block of air gap in the middle, so that I could theoretically have turtles go up and down that. Probably will at some point. The thing is, the turtles are relatively cheap unless they need tools to break blocks, in which case they need diamond tools. They cost like 7 iron, 7 smooth stone, like 1 redstone, and 1 chest. So 8 planks, yeah. That's about it. Oh yeah, and a glass pane, but that's pretty cheap if you don't need the diamond tools. Well, the 7 iron is the worst bit, of course. And this is going to be a long walk up the staircase because I live in a mountain. Yeah. My Y value right here is 96, so I'm like, let's see, like 85 blocks above where the turtle's at right now. That is a long drop. I might at some point put water at the bottom instead of a crafting table so I can actually, you know, jump down instead of walking down. And maybe I'll make like a minecart elevator at some point. There are not many creepers out here. So yeah, this is my house in the mountain. You can kind of see that little angle there where I cut out the entryway. This right about here is where the spawn point is, actually. And I chopped down the trees around the spawn point for wood, of course, and brought my wood up there. I got that nice tall mountain. It looks pretty epic, not gonna lie, from down here. Just like mountain. Except what's weird is that the snow is on the bottom of the mountain and the top is clear. That's just weird. I think that area over there is also extreme hills, so it probably goes around the taiga biome that way. That's the extent of what I know about my surroundings. Also, there's a ravine here that I explored a little bit. I lit up the bottom of the ravine, but the rest of it is still unlit. There are a bunch of pigs around here, which is where I've been getting my food so far. I have yet to make an official food farm. But I haven't seen any cows or chickens. I saw a few sheep, that's where I got my bed, but not too many. Not too many of anything but pigs. Maybe I should get my food from a pig farm. That would probably work. Self pig farm food supply. It's kind of a pain to climb up to my house, not gonna lie, because there isn't a direct path. You just need to, you know, do mountain parkour. I don't know why I dug out the bottom 2 and not the rest. I was planning on making a hallway back there a little bit. That's besides the point. So, I was making this video to A, showcase my world a little bit, and B, ask what you think of the ComputerCraft mod, and if I should do like a let's play of it, or do more showcases of my world like this. speaking of showcasing, I want to actually show you the turtle's program. So I'll walk down my staircase again, because the turtle's program is the main thing that I've been working on. Well, since I got the diamonds, that is. And I've been, testing out the program and getting lots of resources. Eventually I also want to make a program that automatically harvests trees, and then maybe I could have turtles that don't have tools to turn some of the wood into charcoal, though honestly I'm getting lots of coal from this too. Let's exit the Lua prompt, and I can show you my strip mine program. I'm not going to explain all the little details, so if you don't understand programming it might be a little hard to understand, but I'll give it a little overview. In the first line I set a variable called dist, which stands for distance. That's how far I want the strip mine to go. So far I've stuck with 64 because that's a nice Minecraft number, Then dist copy is just a copy of the variable dist, because I end up using dist as a counter variable. It changes value, and I want to remember what the original value was. So while dist is greater than 0, basically in this loop, which is pretty big, it is the main loop of the program, it goes all the way down to there. That's the end of the loop. So I'll go back up to the top. This loop goes while dist is counting down to 0, one block at a time. So this is what the turtle needs to do every time it moves forwards. First, it digs out the block in front of it. Then it tries to move forwards, and if it can't move forwards, it tries to dig the block in front of it again, in case it was gravel that fell down, and it tries to attack the block in front of it, in case there's, a monster there, or me. And that's the end of this little loop. That's basically the fail-safe loop, that if it can't move forwards, it does that until it can move forwards. Then, yeah, I set a temporary counter variable to 10, so temp equals 10. Then this spot is supposed to take care of gravel falling on top of the turtle, but it doesn't apparently work yet. Well, first it does turtle dig up once, so it digs out the block on top of it to make the little 2-block tall hallway that I can walk through. Then, once it's dug up, it keeps on trying to dig up, in case gravel keeps on falling on top of it. But apparently this loop's too fast, so I'll need to somehow put a delay in it, because the gravel must not fall down fast enough for it to dig. And it also, in this loop, it has this temp which counts down to 0, so if it digs up 10 times and it still has something to dig, then it gets out of the loop, because turtles can actually dig water for some reason. And I ran into a problem where water was pouring on top of the turtle, and it just kept on breaking the water block on top of it over and over again. So if that happens, and it breaks the water block 10 times, it'll stop, and in that case, temp will be equal to 0, and it'll try and place a block that should block off the water stream. So it moves up, selects the second slot, which I've determined to be cobblestone. By the way, I should give him more torches. And places that block above him, then selects torches again and moves down. Then if the distance modulo 8 equals 1, which means basically every 8 blocks it'll do this, then it just places a torch above it. And here's the counter, where dist counts down by 1 each time. Dist equals dist minus 1. That's a fairly standard thing that programmers use, at least I use it a lot. I use counter variables to run a loop a certain number of times, and to do things based on how many times it's been through. For instance, dist modulo 8, to make it do something every 8 blocks. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, after the main loop, it's still at the end of the strip mine. So I wanted to turn around and head back, so I used turn left twice to make it turn around. And here's where I use dist copy, which is the copy of the original distance. So I want the turtle to go back to its original position, so to make a dist equal to dist copy again. And this just uses a similar loop to what I did in the other one, where it moves forwards, and if it can't move forwards, it digs and attacks to try and get rid of whatever might be in its way. So actually, if the gravel does fall on top of the turtle, like it did previously, this little bit right here would take care of it, because I have the turtle dig anything that's in its way on its way back. And there's again a counter variable to bring the distance back up to the dist copy. And I have it move one block past the tunnel at the end just to get out of the way, usually. Yeah, that's why I had to run turtle.back a little while ago. And let's see. Need to exit this program. And I think that's all that I was planning to show in this video. Just demonstrating my first program, which is pretty good. Pretty useful program too. And pretty effective. Let's just run it again for fun. Need to go into the Lua prompt to move the turtle. Turtle dot turn right. Turtle dot forward. And I want to run this 4 times. So what? Oh, he turned the wrong direction. Okay, he ran into me. That's the problem. Turtle dot turn right. Turtle dot turn right. There we go. Now he should be facing the right direction. Turtle dot forward. Yeah, it's kind of convenient how it gives you these little trues and falses to tell you what happened when the turtle is moving. And then let's head back up to turtle dot turn right. Okay. Now he's facing that way. And we'll exit the Lua prompt and strip mine. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't take care of that gravel right there. But he will actually get it on his way back. Yeah, I'll do a demonstration of that. I'll just see if I can follow along next to the strip mine and see him when he's coming back. Oh man, this gravel is a pain. Gravel is just a pain in general. Okay, there he is. And there's some more gravel that he just skimmed across the top this time, so didn't block the tunnel. What that happens when the gravel is either in this block or in this block, but not in the bottom block, then it would have to be only in this block, but not in either of these two. Because the turtle breaks that block, no gravel falls down, he moves forward, breaks that block, and then the gravel falls on top of the turtle. See, is it coming back yet? It's about time to come back. Soon it will come back. Then I will follow it and see what it does. Come on, turtle. Are your 64 blocks up yet? There they are. Okay, let's hop on my little byway so I don't get attacked by my turtle. You're slow, turtle. There should be a turtle.sprint function that makes the turtle run faster. Though they're decently fast. Not terrible. See, on this way back he gets that gravel. So this program isn't that bad. I can just get the gravel. I mean, as long as I don't necessarily need to be following the turtle all the time, like I have done in this video. I don't need to follow the turtle while it's mining. I can just let it mine and then come back and get the resources later. So like I can have him mining this tunnel while I search through this tunnel for resources. Anyways guys, let me know what you think of the ComputerCraft mod, of whether or not you'd like to see me do a series of it, and like how you'd like me to run the series if you would like me to do it. Like, would you like me to do videos like this where I do the programming like first and then kind of show you what I did? Or would you like me to like show you the whole programming process? I feel like that would be a huge pain to show you everything, but maybe I could do tutorials to teach you some basic programming, or programming in Lua if you already know how to program. And that could be a way to do it. So let me know what you think, what your opinion what your opinions are, if you have multiple opinions, I don't know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.